Fire away.
I guess maybe you can review. I know not everyone's heard the story about how you got here, and did you make the first contact? Did Georgia Tech contact you? That type of thing.
Yeah, no, Georgia Tech contacted me. I had a lot of schools like in the first couple days, and then I think Georgia Tech contacted me pretty early. It was kind of out in the ordinary because I was like, man, a school from that far east, I guess I didn't think they would have known me or watched me, and I was pretty excited to see a school like that, and obviously made a great choice because coaching staff's great, players are great, so yeah.
What's it like? You're going to play in the ACC. Obviously, there's a lot of history and stuff. Were you familiar with much of that? Was that a draw?
Yeah. That was a huge draw. I mean, growing up, I was always a basketball fan, obviously, but I watched more college basketball than anything, more than the NBA. Like March Madness was my thing. So seeing, Syracuse, Duke, North Carolina, the schools, early 2000s that were really prominent. Miami was good some years and stuff. I was like, man, the ACC is just big. So yeah, I already knew all the teams, so I was excited.
Have you become familiar at all with any of the Georgia Tech people who made their mark in the NBA?
I have not. I'm trying to, get my history up because, there's so much stuff I need to learn, obviously, because Georgia Tech's really great. But I know some of the guys currently that are in the NBA. I watch them. So, yeah.
What has impressed you most?
Bet.
What has impressed you most about the coaching staff? Their different styles, that type of thing.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, they're very personal with guys on the floor and off the floor. Just being able to have a great relationship with them. That helps me being trusting with them and stuff, and being able to be coached by guys that were in the NBA, had NBA experience. Was really cool because everybody wants to get to that level. So just hearing them, you try to take as much as you can. So.
Do you like how wide open the offense is?
Mm-hmm.
The way
Yeah, I love it. Last year we ran a 5-out at Colorado, and we were really successful there. And it's basically similar to this, so it's awesome. I love 5-out. We have a lot of versatile guys. I feel like basketball is getting to that point where it's positionless now, where guys can play multiple positions. 6'8", 6'9" guys can play guards and stuff like that. So I love the 5-out. It gives a lot of spacing and guys that can shoot a lot of motion and stuff like that. So.
You got two young guys in Nate and Bai who completed their first year, going into their second. Have you talked to them about what it's like, once you get through that first year, people know who you are, that type of thing?
Yeah, they're definitely different than me. My freshman year, I didn't play. I sat the bench, so I was able to watch, the seniors when I was a freshman, but they're so talented. So they had already had so much experience going into their freshman year. I think the biggest thing is just being able to translate the good stuff that they have into their sophomore year, and then, some of the stuff they need to work on, they did in the summer. But yeah, they just got to sometimes slow down. Bai is one of the best bigs in the country when he has time and space, and then when he, sometimes gets out of the rhythm, that's when he, loses the ball and stuff. But when he's slowing down his mind and stuff, he's really good. Same with Nate. So, just being able to trust their process and their work, they're gonna be fine. So.
How comfortable are you playing bigger guys on defense and that kind of thing? Is that something you like doing?
Yeah, it's no problem with me. I mean, I love the weight room, so I love getting stronger in there. So I have no problem guarding them, no problem guarding guards and stuff. I just love being versatile and being able to have trust the coach and trust in me and being able to guard multiple positions. But yeah, guarding the bigs is fine. You just got to be low and just got to move your feet. So can't let them get the ball inside, or else it's going to be tough for me because I'm not as long as them. So yeah.
What were the main factors in your decision making as to where you ended up?
Coaching staff was a big thing. Being able to just learn from people that have been at the top of the of basketball, and hopefully being able to get to that point with something. And then obviously I want to have a great team members, not just basketball, but off the court, having a good relationship with them. And when I was on my visit, I know Lance, Nate, Wasey, Soare, and Bai were the main guys that were still on campus at the time when I was there, and they were awesome. So I knew right away, I was like, man, these guys are great. I can have a great relationship with them, with the coaching staff. And yeah, it's also a great place. This is totally different from where I grew up in the middle of Atlanta. I'm not a city guy. So I was like, you know what, why not? Just having some experience. I lived in Colorado for 22 years of my life. So I was like, try to get experience somewhere else. So yeah.
There's a lot of good teams around the country, and chemistry plays a role. Who rises above the others? What have you seen from the chemistry? I know last year it was somewhat of an issue.
Yeah.
What do you see with the team this year?
Oh, it's great. I didn't know how it was last year. Obviously, coming from Colorado, we had a great team chemistry. Everybody loved each other. I see the same thing here. I mean, it's tough when guys have been in and out injury-wise the past couple of months, but we're starting to come back, and you can see, in practice, guys flowing, guys finding each other where they're usually at and stuff. But I love it, and I think the team chemistry is just going to keep getting stronger throughout the season. So.
I know you guys can't talk too much about it, but what did you learn in the two secret scrimmages you guys played?
We got a lot of energy, that's for sure. We play a lot of energy defensively. Very versatile on defense. We can, switch, 1 through 5 with a lot of guys. And when we play fast, we're really, really dangerous. And then obviously stuff we need to work on is just, keeping control of the ball. Sometimes we play a little too fast. And yeah, once we do that, we're fine. But yeah, 2 good scrimmages against 2 good teams. So yeah.
How would you describe your game?
Utility guy, I guess. Swiss Army knife. Do it all. I can guard the 1. I can guard the 5. I can play most positions. I say I can play the 1, but the coaches still don't trust me with that. Just kidding. But yeah, I can do that. Shoot the ball really well at a high level. I can cut really well. I just know my role. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I just want to win. So whatever position I'm in at a certain spot is what I'm going to do for the team. So
You're one of the elder statesmen. Do you embrace the leadership role?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try. I'm in a very different spot. I mean, I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone because I'm a very introverted guy. I like to be a leader, outside the floor and one-on-one conversation. I'm really good with that. But speaking of in practice has been, challenging to me just because I've never done it before. But yeah, I've embraced it. It's fun, and I love, hanging out with these guys and playing, practicing with these guys. It's awesome. So yeah.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.